Are you ready? For me?
The cameras are rolling.
Oh, why?
They've been rolling.
Really?
Since the start.
Oh!
We're only number 3 now.
Sorry. Welcome everybody. This is the 3 Quarters podcast with myself, Shalom, Ngara, and Joro.
Yeah,
behind the scenes we have Wanjohi
and Kome.
Yeah. So
Where are we shooting from today?
we are at
Metropolis Lounge.
in Kileleshwa, Nairobi.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot to talk about. We're super excited and sad at the same time. We'll get to the sad later. But we're super excited that Kenya Cup is back.
Yes,
And,
finally, man.
we had a what did we have? What is it called? Oh, a team to watch. So
Yeah.
we had to pick a team for
The match day, yeah.
for
team
the
of the
weekend.
week. Yeah, the game of the week.
And we chose Nondi's Impala. These two gentlemen went there and got to meet Campisi.
Campisi.
Yeah, I hope you guys have caught that. Check our YouTube page, subscribe, and yeah, let's get
started. So our feature game of the week was Impala versus Nondis, which was being played at Impala. Of course, we've been getting a lot of stick from the comments.
Nondis, we love you.
Yeah,
we
man.
love you.
We've been getting stick because
We
of
appreciate, man.
because of the comments we made last week about Nondis and the social aspect of Nondis. But
They came out. They came out.
having
Yeah,
said
as
that,
in, they played.
they did play ball. Like
They played some good rugby.
they had the greater percentage in terms of
Possession and territory.
and territory. The problem with Nondis is just that they were not executing. Like the number of times they were in the opposition 22, they were not converting that into points.
Yeah, they're not clinical enough.
And you realize, like, we were, Foxy even saying, we had an interview with Foxy after the game, and he said that a missed tackle against Impala is enough
Yeah.
to cost you.
You'll be punished.
That is exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
These guys were in Impala's half, quick turnover, ball out to Neto, Neto, broken tackle. The next thing, these guys were just Nyuma ya post. They're chilling for the conversion.
But let me ask,
Yeah.
how was the fitness level? I didn't get to catch the game.
Yeah.
I watched the Queen's game, but how was the fitness level? Because I believe that's usually a big challenge
it's a
on
big
game
factor
day
in-
one.
Game day one, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, Campisi made a real comment on that. He was saying that because Campisi was watching the Impala Nondis game, and he commented. He said that he can see how Impala were looking fitter.
Yeah.
And it's not a game of 60 minutes. It's 80 minutes. Yeah. So by the time it figured 60 minutes,
That's what I.
Nondis were
That's-
competing. But now the last 20 minutes,
Yeah.
that's when fitness really
Checks
comes.
in, yeah. And I think Impala,
it
like,
becomes a big factor.
Impala in the last 10 minutes like scored 2 quick tries.
Yeah.
Neto scored 1, then Danku, Duncan and Kasi scored the other try.
Yeah.
Like last 10 minutes, 2 quick tries. So it boils down to the question you're asking about fitness.
Yeah.
I just want to ask Joro. I hear those guys now called guys of Nonde Queens.
Not the Queen.
Okora and Kicks.
Nonde Queens.
Nonde Queens. Let me ask you, how do you feel about, of course, Okora got injured, he didn't finish the game. But how do you feel Kyoko and Okora
They're
played in the
deal.
first outing?
Yeah.
on this?
First of all, I'll give Okwara a lot of props.
Yeah.
Because this guy,
Is the pun?
he's not all just brawn. He has the rugby brain to him.
Yeah.
You can see the way he executes his plays. He doesn't just put his body on the line without.
He's a thinker.
Yeah, he thinks. So there's a way he came through.
Yeah.
But towards the end, you could see
The
the fitness was coming to show. Then also Kyoko, when he checked in in the second half, he had a lot of leadership skills in him.
Yeah.
He was leading the pack forward. So all in all, I'd say it was a good debut, and it was a good display from Nondi. Despite the loss.
Despite the loss,
Yeah.
I feel. I mean, there's also the issue of George Odipo.
Yeah.
Odipo is no longer the Odipo who was at Queens.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
Is he still big though?
he's big, yeah, but it's
But
like he's fearing contact.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
As in, decline has to come at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in
played for a
sports.
while.
He's played for a
Yeah.
at long.
Yeah. Hot minute.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
you can see the quality is there.
But now let me ask you. Now this is my biggest issue. Of course, I mean, don't take it away from Nondis that they were lacking a couple of guys.
Yeah.
Of course, Biko is injured.
Biko is out.
But that, as Mato put it, Oak over center.
The Okoba
Center.
Benji,
Marshall, yeah.
he wasn't playing. So you feel like they have to rejig their backline. Therefore, was able to measure. I mean, they won scrums.
Yeah.
They
In fact, the scrum play was really good.
You want maybe I according to my thinking, when I used to watch Sine, Fielden Sine play at Machine, he was actually making claim to becoming one of the great flyers
The great number 10
in terms of his thinking. I don't know why they have him at center.
He was playing
He was
center.
playing 12,
He was
yeah.
playing number 12.
And of course, he's the captain this season. I think they should take him back to 10. Then of course the Bicos and the Benji Marshalls and who come into 12, 13. Queens have robbed the utility, Brian Beckham. So you could see there's a bit of tweaking that needs to happen to Nondis.
Yeah.
But I actually do think that this year they have
Potential.
barring everything,
Yeah.
anything, I think they have potential.
They have potential,
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
Then we got lucky to also watch Homeboys versus Strathmore. It was a double header at Impala. Man, yeah, Homeboys cleaned the hell out of this place.
Homeboys.
As in Strathmore, like dusters.
Now,
Yeah.
we're chilling at Harlequins after the games, and there was like a function, and they played some old school R&B music.
Yeah.
So some guy comes out of the woodwork and is like, this song is for Strath. At that point, you're just seeing people shika time. And I'm seated around Strath guys, I'm just like, oh my god.
Oh no.
It was mad
It was mad shika time. But all in all, I hear that game was quite crazy.
It was crazy, and you see, of course, Strathmore are suffering, no doubt.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah,
exit
that exodus that happened to Strathmore.
They're umiing, man.
You have to me up with by
But I have to give props, and maybe these guys, that's why he should be staying there for a minute. I have to
Yeah.
give props to
Nix.
Brian Yukul, like
Yeah.
the captain. You can see his leadership, he's able to, and these young boys.
The way he epitomized his leadership skills.
Yeah.
When we're watching the game, then the Homeboys have a lineup, yeah? Then Nix is like,
It's an overthrow.
it's an overthrow. He's telling his guys
Yeah.
who are in the lineup.
Yeah.
It's an overthrow. He could see it before any of us saw it.
Yeah.
And that was
That's
exactly
what happened. If they can listen to him, because
Yeah.
of course he has the experience.
Yes.
Because he has the experience, he has the
He's played
leadership
for
skill.
big teams.
Yeah.
If they can listen to him.
Big teams.
Yeah, he's
Hi,
in
Brian. No.
Oh.
Other teams.
I think if they listen to him, Mitch keeps him around for a while, they can be able to build another pool. They can be able to build another talent pool that produces the Mike Wanjalas, the Letro Joe Gallagher. I think he can be able to, and Nikuli can be integral in that for this year's Kenya Cup. Sha, you watched Queens versus Blackburn.
Yeah.
Tell us.
But shout out to Isaac Ademo. I'm
There you
so
go.
happy you're back because he brought so much energy into the team. We started off a little dull, and you could see even in ESS, like we didn't start off the way we expected to.
Yeah.
There were a lot of cramps. A lot of cramps.
There's a cramping.
We're just seeing the physio running there. I think the physio got a lot of running time done this
He
weekend.
patterned some
But,
fitness.
The physio pattern some fitness.
but truthfully, it was a good game at the
Yes.
end of the day because I was really, really good to see Isaac Ademo back and him partnered with Dennis Muhanji and Brian Minor. There was just a flair, like the hands were just like, oh my god, you know.
It was
but
flowing.
It was beautiful to watch that kind of rugby of thinking and running, and
Yes.
then black blood. At the end of the game, I'm sitting there with a few of the park guys, and they're just telling me, those guys can run. I'm like, because by 10th minute, you could see our guys from
Hemming. Yeah.
They're wondering what's up. But those kids, but we saw them at Floody.
Yes, I saw them at
And I
Floody.
picked them as my guys, and you guys laughed at me. These guys, they were just running. What? Oh my
They were
God.
switched on. Yeah.
I can't even tell you. I can't tell you who's who because I didn't even see jersey number. Because those guys were
They
just
even have jersey numbers. You know, Mazet, they're a uni team.
actually probably not. Just, yeah.
That release in the works.
But it was really good to see them put up a fight because it wasn't easy for us to, especially in the first half, to get the points that we did.
And you see, that's good for the game.
Yeah.
It's good for the game when the teams that are usually just whitewash.
Yeah.
Now, when they come up and they're starting to compete with the likes of Queens, so that just promotes the game. It makes the game better.
That's
it
true.
makes it more competitive.
Quick question, Sha. Now you have a couple of guys in the number 10 position. You guys have a good headache. Let me say, your coaches have a good headache. You have Keegan, you have Eden, you have Izo is now back.
Yeah.
You have Lyle, you have Brian Beck. Okay. Let's deal with these four guys first.
You can put Brand Beck
You
on
can
there.
put Brand
Let
Beck.
me just say it's going to be really cool to watch ESS as well because then you would probably. The good thing about Eden, okay, and he's in the second setup now,
Yes.
and it was also very fantastic to see him be called up again to the main team. So I'm happy for him. Also, these are views of Shalom.
New opinion.
My personal
New personal.
I am not coach, nor am I anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I am
you're not on
shallow.
the authority.
Okay.
You're shallow.
Uh-huh.
So Eden will probably be away half the year.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, if you come, honestly, like Frank, Eden, and Willie
And Willie,
won't play in Kenya Cup as much,
Yes.
right? So okay, so Eden, let's just put him aside as number 10. Then we have
Izo.
Izo. The good thing about Keegan is he can play.
They can play fullback.
He can play fullback.
Yeah.
So, and I think this is my opinion. I think it'll work
Yes.
around it. For Beckham,
Yes, he's
it's,
learning.
we are getting there. We'll get there and see. Because now, okay, and then we have Lyle who can be scrum half, right? So, and in scrum half we have a new kid called Bibo, Kevin, and we have Godi.
Yes.
So there's competition everywhere. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, Godi Jatelo.
Yeah. So
Okay.
ESS is going to be fun to watch as well for Queens because then you don't really know apart from
There's
like,
a lot of depth
the
in
pack.
Queens.
The tight five.
You really don't know who's going to play
yeah.
where center because we have a lot
Patrice,
of
David Ambunia.
Dennis Muhanji.
Oh my goodness. You guys are fire.
Yeah,
You guys are fire.
You can't wait.
I really,
this
really-
Kenya Cup. I think this season is going to be mortal.
It's going to be really,
mortal.
really hot because KCB, Cabras, Impala, and Queens.
Yeah.
I believe. I believe
And
it's-
Nondis.
and Nondis.
Yeah, Nondis.
From the bottom. Those four teams will definitely make it again to the playoffs.
to the
So
playoffs.
that would be
So the other two is up for now. The rest of the guys.
the rest of the guys.